Hi everyone. So today's card's going to be a bit quick. I've got, let's show you, this is kind of what I've got going on. I've done some finagling to some of these characters, but I'll tell you that in a minute. So I'm using the Fawn Snow Cool stamp set and the coordinating dies. I didn't have a chance to use it last year, so I've got it this year. I also used, I cut the Soft Sky and some white glitter card from the large stitched rectangle die from Fawn, which is an A2 size, and I then used the Fawn stitched hillside borders to die cut my little hills. Right, so what I've done is on this little character I've used some the Nouveau alcohol markers excuse me, to colour them in. I then die cut the little fish, and right on her arm, or his arm, I cut, he's okay, don't worry, but I cut a little space there so I could tuck the fish underneath, just so it looks like he's holding it in a different way. And then I used some, I dragged out my fine tip Stampin' Up! Glue, and just sort of used that to add the glitter to these things. So I've got some glitter on the hat, and then some glossy accents on the fish and his beak. So that's that little guy. Then on the snowman I've added the little bow tie and the hat, and I just put glossy accents on all three of those. And then this little guy I added some glitter and then added glossy accents over the top and glossy accents to his little earmuffs and his nose, his beak. And this one, oh, and this one, the ice cream is separate, so I've just stuck it to his little hand so it looks like he's holding it. And then the igloo, I'm not sure if I like it or not. It's mega sparkly. I don't know if you're going to be able to see all that, but it's super sparkly. And again, I used the fine tip glue and I just went along all the lines that would make up the igloo itself, and that's where I added the Nouveau diamond glitter, and it is mega sparkly. Oh yeah, I think you can see that now. So amazing, such cool stuff. So super simple card, ain't gonna take us that long. I've got a bit of embossing to do as well. So it's a piece of Whisper White and it measures 4 1/4 by 11, folded in half at 5 1/2. So normally this would be your typical top folding card, but I'm going to use it sideways. I've then got my Soft Sky in that rectangle die and my snow. So I think I'm going to do the stamping and inking first, and embossing first, sorry. So I've got that here, excuse me, and first of all I'm going to emboss and heat set my sentiment. And I'm going to use, for that, I'm going to use some clear, this is Paper Mania clear embossing powder. I'm just going to use that. Nice clear stuff. I'm just going to use a, this is a EK Success powder tool. I'm just going to do this just on the back here. Just so that hopefully when I ink this up in Versamark, it's not going to, which is a clear sticky ink for those who don't know, hopefully it won't, the powder won't stick to anything other than what I've actually inked up, if that makes sense. Let's see, and I've put some let's add, what have I done? I've put some sentiments together here for you. I'm going to have it probably about there. Hopefully it's somewhat straight. If it's not, it's handmade, so it don't matter, does it? No! Right. So that I get everything. I think I've actually got a mix of stuff here. This looks very powdery. Right, so I'm just going to heat set that and I'll be back. Right, so hopefully you can see it's just, because it's clear embossing powder, it's taken on the colour of the cardstock. So I thought it was just a nice subtle little background, sentiment, sorry. Now I'm going to use some heated up holographic powder. And I'm going to use the big snowfall stamp that comes in the set, and again I'm just going to put some powder all over it. I'm going to ink that up. I'm going to line up as much as I can on here. Right, and then do the other side. And you can kind of see where it is anyway, so, and it's snow, so if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter. So we're just gonna some powder on here. I clearly need to get some more of this. Just looking for any spots that I've missed. Oh, what not to do, don't dump it on your desk. Right, I will heat set that and I'll be back. Right, so we've got this really subtle stay cool for the holidays background, bit of holographic going on. So I'm going to put our snow on here now. I can't remember if I'm taking that up slightly. I think I might be, so I'm going to use some super sticky tape just because it's snow, listen to me. It's what do you call it? Glitter. It tends to not want to stick to anything. So just want to kind of line this up. There we go. And then I'm just going to use the regular tape. Line this up on the bottom, like so. And there's our background. Didn't line it up very well, but that's okay. I can trim this bit off. No one will know. Ta-da! Right, so now all I have to do is add my little characters in. Where's my glue dots? I find glue dots work pretty well with things like your, what's this called? Your, can't think, guys, come on. What is it called? Glitter paper, that's the word, honestly. And I have him, I think about there. So once you've cut things out and sort of done a bit of colouring and all that kind of thing, this works pretty, like goes pretty quickly, like to put it together as a card. So that's why I was saying, I think I said it in the last video, that if you find that you want to sit and colour and do all that kind of stuff, you can do that, and then you've got your goodies ready to go when you want to make a quick card. So sometimes I like to just sit and colour and, you know, not you know, just to sit and colour. So it's fun to sort of to do that really, and you know, have pieces ready and die cut. Even if you don't die cut them, you can still just colour them in, put them in with your card, in with your stamp set, sorry, and then that way you've got it ready. So I still think that's, you know, quite a good idea, and I might start doing that because it'll also make things, if you're doing videos, it makes that bit that much quicker to do. Not that I don't want to show you how to colour and stuff like that on camera, but it just makes that part of the process a little quicker. If you've ever made a video, you know what I mean. So there we go. Stuck it on skew again. What is with me today? It's because it's the same size. Let's just trim that a bit. Again, no one will know. So there you go, guys. Stay cool for the holidays. I thought that was kind of cute. Cute little card. Anyway, see you in the next one, guys. Bye!